I'd like to welcome you all to Robin Hood Shaving Artisans, and today we're going to try something different. We're going to try Duke Cannon Superior Grade Shaving Cream. That's right there. We'll hold this up there for a little bit. It said it is left untouched for 3 days. What's this? A Duke Cannon's beard would grow. Oh, grow. He's talking about his beard. Therefore, he needs a shaving product that will clean him up without the burn. His barbershop formula shave cream is engineered with only superior grade ingredients. Okay, now with this shaving cream in a tube, I can't read the instructions, they're pretty small, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on my face after I wash it, and then I'm going to try to brush it. Now, I know some of the shaving creams, they will not lather at all any additional amount when you use a brush. The brush I'm going to use is a synthetic tuxedo brush. I love this brush. It's really soft. This is by Yaki brush. It's a 24 mil right there, and the handle is just absolutely gorgeous. I just love this. One of my most favorite brushes. The razor I'm going to use today is the Merkur 37C. It's a slant bar. You can see the slant is like, well, like that, whichever you look at it. And this is a two-piece razor. It unscrews from the bottom, and then the top comes off, and it looks like that. This is, again, one of my more favorite razors. I get real good shaves from this razor. The blade I'm going to use is going to be a Vashkod. Vashkod, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Maybe some of you Russian visitors here can tell me. I mean, I'm from Sherwood Forest. What the hell do I know? Okay, but I've used this before. I really like these blades. And this is what it looks like when I take it out. I will tip it up. If I tip it down, you can't see it, but if I tip it up, you can. And let's do it without nicking myself. It looks like that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to put this so it looks like that. And then we're going to stick this like this. Then I tip. Oh, I just nicked myself. That's all right. I don't think it went through. We'll find out later. It's really a sharp blade. And I'm going to check the alignment first. It looks good. Like that. There is a little bit of an overhang. You can see it. I think you can see it. It's not that much, but I'm used to this particular razor. We're going to set this down for a minute. What else? I changed the lighting a little bit. I took the filters off, the yellow filters, because I was looking like I had cancer because I had a yellow cast all over my body. So these things are removed. So the white it now probably will make me look anemic. All right, I think that's it for right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, wash my face, and I'm going to use, first of all, Brute. I went back to some Brute soap. This is really, it's got a real nice smell to it, and it comes in, and I did cut myself a little bit, not bad here. It comes in two in a package like this, and this shows you what it looks like. Then when you take it out, this is the box. This is wonderful soap. It's really inexpensive. And I'll leave a link down to all these products down below if you're interested. They're quite good. Anyway, let's wash up and begin this marathon. I'm going to see. I don't know if it's going to work if I use the brush or not, so let's just check it out and see. I'm going to soak this. This is a synthetic brush, and usually when you soak it in water, you only need about 30 seconds because the fibers themselves really don't absorb that much water. So I got some hot water here in my little shaving pan, bowl, whatever you want to call it, and nick myself. That razor, at least I know the razor is sharp now. Someday I'm going to do a shave just with this soap because it is so slippery. And I don't know if it's got tallow in it or not. I didn't read it. Let me pick that up and read it a second here before we get going. It says, oh boy, tallowate. Yes, guess what? It's got tallowate in it. That's what makes it so slippery. Plus it's got glycerin and a lot of other good things. All right, let's try this out. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my hand like this here. I'll probably need some more, and I'm going to put it on my face. feels pretty thick. It's got a pleasant smell. It's not overbearing. So this is the first time I use this, or I'm going to use this with, I think I'll put a little bit more in. It's really slippery, I know, I can tell that. I'm going to put just a hair more, probably a little bit too much, but all right. I don't think I put enough on to begin with. We're going to see. I put about that much on. So I'm going to rub it in. I already can tell it's pretty, there's not much water in it. It's pretty dry. I'm going to be interesting to see if it gunks, is that a nice word, gunk up the razor? Or if the razor clears the soap out when you wash it under the faucet, which is important. You don't want that water or the soap to clog up in there. All right, here goes nothing. I'm going to get the water out of here. Just do this here so you can see it. I'm going to shake it a couple times and this is, see if this works. It may not work at all. I may have to just, it sounds good. Ah, look at that. The other soap that does handles nice with a brush is called Pure by Gillette. And unfortunately, you guys in Great Britain can't get it. And I don't know why. Yeah, this works good. I probably could have used a boar brush or a badger brush that would have, so I don't know if it's going away on me or not now. Maybe I need a few more drops of water in that. Let's see. Just a little bit. Touch. I love trying these different soaps, creams. I've been on a cream mission lately. I've been finding a lot of creams. Now when I add a little bit more water, now it's beginning to feel like a real shaving cream. Not that it's not, but all right, let me empty this out. All right. Here we go. It's going to be interesting to see how long it stays on the face like this, because sometimes you get certain creams that as soon as you put it on, if you wait a couple minutes, boom, it disappears. So I'm going to heat the razor up a little bit. I believe this is a new razor. I haven't used it yet. The new razor blade, rather. This is the 37C slant bar Merkur. I can feel it pulling a little bit. I don't think it's because of the razor. I think a second pass, I'm not going to use the brush. To see what the difference is. It's coming up on Thanksgiving. Have you all bought your turkeys yet? I don't have to do it this year. First time in years that usually I do all the cooking. But my daughter is inviting me over, which is nice, and our boyfriend. So far, so good. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we got here. Definitely need more passes. I'm going to wash my face one more time with the soap. When I use a new, either a blade or a new razor, or a new cream or a new soap, I like to put use this Brute soap or the big ass brick of soap, which I sometimes use, or a pre-shave oil. All right, I'm going to put this on. This one I'm going to put on with a hand, and we'll see what the difference is. It feels thicker because I had a little more water in it when I put the brush on it. I'm trying to give you a fair objective, actually it's not objective, it's actually subjective opinion of what I think is my opinion. Everybody's a little different. Let's say I'll give you my experiences with this soap. I'll leave it up to you. All right. It's slippery. All right, I did remember to move my clock so it doesn't tick, tick, tick. All right, now we're going to go sideways on this. See, I have to pull my wrinkles out of the way to straighten them out. All right. I'd like to thank you guys for leaving some comments about the new Heritage razor by Gillette that I made the other day, the video. Now you can see there's not much lather here, but it's still slippery enough I can go over without cutting myself. All right. That was not bad at all. I noticed you have to run the water a little bit under the razor to get the soap out. You can see it on the bottom part of here. I didn't have to do that when I used the brush. All right, one more pass. Again, I'm going to wash my face between. Yeah, Duke Cannon. I got several of his products. I really like it. He says smells like what? Oh, smells like accomplishment. Okay. All right. This will be the third pass. It's got a real pleasant smell. It's not overbearing. All right. If you've used Duke Cannon products before, drop your comments down below. I'd like to know what you think about them. All right. I gotta dry my hands off here. They're still a little slippery. All right, here we go. This razor's got a nice audible sound to it. It's the razor and the blade combination. I'm not hardly pressing at all with that razor. I'm just letting it do its thing on its own weight. I don't know how many times I have to say that over and over again. I don't have to say it, but I do. Need a little more water on that, but let's see what we do. This area is always right here. Drives me crazy sometimes because I keep going over and over to get the whiskers off. Very nice. Now I'm going to buff it a little bit. Buffing, I mean I'm putting it flat against the face like this rather than angling it. And then I just tip it just a little bit. But you want to make sure you have enough water on the face to kind of maintain that slipperiness. That's the way I do it. You don't have to do this, but if you're anal like me, you do it. All right. Or I'm going to do one more pass down here only, and then I think that's going to be it. And I have some soap left on the brush, so I'm going to use that. I know it won't be much, but all right, here we go. This is the last one. See how lightly I'm holding this razor with 2 fingers? When I first started shaving with a double edge, I was using it like, like the cartridge razors. I almost cut myself to pieces. Nice. All right. That does it. Let's wash my face with a little cool water here. No nicks or cuts, that's good. Overall impressions of the Duke Cannon Supply Company Superior Grade Shaving Cream. This rated out of 10. First we're going to rate yeah, we're going to rate the smell of it. I'd say it's about a 5. It's pretty neutral to me. It's not an objectionable smell. It's not overpowering. So that's a 5 on the smell, which is fine. More importantly, I'm looking for the slipperiness. It's very slippery. I'd give it an I'd say an 8 out of 10. Comfort level of shaving with it. If you put it on with your hand, put this on with your hand instead of the brush, and don't put so much water in it, I'd say it would be about an 8 on the comfort level. If you use a brush, it'll drop down to about 5, and it's probably because there's more water in it. But right now, we're going to use the witch hazel. I think I put some tea tree oil in this. All right, then let that dry for a second. And then what I'm going to do while that's drying, I want to show you, when I clean my razors, what I do is I have an old toothbrush. This is what they start out looking like, okay? But when they're kind of worn out, I usually break the handle off and I'll put it in a cup, and this is what I clean my razors with. And I dip this, I get it wet, and then I put it in a bar of soap, and then I brush all the parts to get all the soap out and rinse it out, dry it out really well. Because if you've seen some of them on eBay, I'm going to use a Perazzle aftershave lotion. Really nice today. Oh yeah, it doesn't burn. It just smells. That's a nice shave, really close. All right. The aftershave balm I'm going to use is, guess what, Duke Cunningham. I really like this. I've used it before. There's no alcohol in it. It's just got a really a pleasant smell to it. Use about that much. I don't want to keep you guys. Oh, baby, this is nice. Remember to go up, not down. Up. So I'm told. Put it in my arms too because it's dry out. All right, let's go from front to back, or back to front rather, and show you what I used. First of all, I used the aftershave balm, ice cold by Duke Cannon, very nice. The Perazzle aftershave splash lotion, cologne, take your pick. Also use the witch hazel by Dickinson's. T.N. Dickinson's. You can find this about anywhere. The soap I used was the Brute soap. It looks like this. It comes 2 to a pack. One is out of there. And when you take it out, the bar of soap looks like this. It does have tallow in it, which I like. And it's green. It's got just a real pleasant smell. Like this is one of my most favorite soaps, and it's very slippery. I'm going to do a shave just with that. The brush I use, down the road at least, I use a Yaki 24 mil tuxedo brush, and I really love this brush. The handle on it, I'm beginning to like synthetic brushes more and more. The blade I used was the Vaskad Russian blade, Teflon coated. This is the first use I used on the blade. The razor, of course, was the 37C. The slant bar razor looks like that. It's got a nice handle, nice grip to it. Knurling they call it. So 2-piece razor. And finally, the soap I use, the star of the show today was Duke Cannon's Supply Company soap. Superior grade shaving cream. Not that expensive, really nice. It's for the man of a higher taste. Oh, that's me. And it's a portion of it proceeds benefits U.S. veterans, which I think is good. Maybe that's why it's Army green. Anyway, that's what we use today. I hope this helps. I like to give these little comparisons from one soap to another, one brush to another, one razor and razor blade, because it helps you, at least if you are thinking about getting it, at least you get another opinion. And there's a lot of guys out there like Paul H., Kevy out there. They all have, we all do shaving videos. And just to give you some idea what's available, and there's a lot out there. Anyway, I hope that you have a great day, have some great shaves. Leave your comments below, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Look below, I got all the products listed in the show more area. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next shave. Bye-bye.